A man has died in Minneapolis after being shot by federal agents during an enforcement operation, an incident that has sparked widespread outrage after video footage of the encounter began circulating online. The shooting, captured from multiple angles by bystanders, has intensified public scrutiny of federal law enforcement tactics and reignited debate over accountability, transparency, and the use of force. The incident unfolded in a busy area of South Minneapolis during the daytime, drawing immediate attention from nearby residents and passers-by. Federal agents were present in the neighborhood as part of a targeted operation when the confrontation occurred. Witnesses say the scene escalated rapidly, transforming what initially appeared to be a routine interaction into a deadly encounter within minutes. Video recordings shared on social media show the man approaching federal officers while holding a cell phone, appearing to film the interaction. In several clips, he is seen speaking to agents and standing near others who are also being questioned. Moments later, officers deploy chemical spray, forcing the man backward. He is then tackled to the ground by multiple agents, with several officers restraining him. As the man lies on the pavement beneath the officers, gunshots are heard. The videos capture a chaotic scene, with bystanders shouting in shock and confusion as multiple rounds are fired. The man is later pronounced dead at the scene. The footage has prompted intense reactions, with many questioning why lethal force was used while the individual appeared to be restrained. Federal authorities have stated that the officers involved believed the man posed a serious threat. According to their account, agents perceived the presence of a weapon and responded in what they described as self-defense. Officials have emphasized that officers are trained to act decisively when they believe lives are in danger, and they maintain that the shooting was justified based on the circumstances as they understood them at the time. However, city and state officials have raised concerns after reviewing the publicly available footage. Local leaders have said the videos do not appear to align with the initial federal explanation, leading to calls for an independent investigation. They have stressed the importance of examining all available evidence, including body camera footage, witness statements, and forensic findings, before drawing conclusions. The shooting has sparked immediate protests throughout Minneapolis. Crowds gathered near the scene, demanding answers and accountability. Demonstrators expressed anger and grief, holding signs and chanting slogans calling for justice. While many protests remained peaceful, tensions flared at times as law enforcement attempted to secure the area and control crowds. Community leaders have described the incident as deeply traumatic, particularly given Minneapolis' recent history with high-profile use of force cases. Residents say the video has reopened wounds and intensified mistrust toward law enforcement, especially federal agencies operating within the city. Calls for greater oversight and coordination between federal and local authorities have grown louder in the days following the shooting. State officials have pushed for a transparent, state-led investigation, arguing that public confidence depends on an independent review of the incident. They have also criticized what they describe as limited cooperation from federal agencies in the immediate aftermath. The handling of the scene, access to evidence, and timing of official statements have all become points of contention. The man who was killed has been described by those who knew him as a regular member of the community, with professional background and close family ties. Friends and neighbors have expressed disbelief that his life ended in such a violent manner. Vigils have been held in his memory, with mourners leaving flowers, candles, and handwritten notes at the site of the shooting. Legal experts note that incidents involving federal agents can be particularly complex to investigate due to jurisdictional boundaries and differing oversight structures. Unlike local police departments, federal agencies often conduct internal reviews that are not immediately accessible to the public. This has fueled demands from civil rights advocates for greater transparency when federal force results in civilian deaths. The broader context surrounding the incident has also contributed to heightened emotions. Federal enforcement operations have increased in visibility in recent weeks, leading to heightened anxiety in some communities. Critics argue that aggressive tactics increase the risk of misunderstandings and violent outcomes, particularly in densely populated urban areas. Supporters of law enforcement caution against drawing conclusions based solely on video clips, noting that footage may not capture the full context or perceived threats faced by officers. They argue that investigations should be allowed to run their course and that officers should not be judged prematurely. At the same time, Many acknowledge that the graphic nature of the videos makes it difficult for the public to remain patient. As investigations move forward, the incident continues to dominate local and national conversations about policing, federal authority, and civil liberties. The case has become a flashpoint for discussions about how force is applied, how accountability is enforced, and how trust between communities and law enforcement can be rebuilt. For Minneapolis, the shooting represents another painful chapter in an ongoing struggle to balance public safety with justice and transparency. Residents are left grappling with difficult questions about power, protection, and responsibility, while the nation watches closely for answers. Ultimately, the outcome of the investigations will determine whether the actions taken that day were lawful and justified. Until then, the video footage remains a powerful and unsettling reminder of how quickly situations can escalate and how deeply such moments can affect a community long after the sirens fade.